Little.
There we go. Oh yeah, we're drinking Guinness this
What
week.
the fuck was that? Did you hear that noise?
That's the ball in there. Don't sip it yet. Are you pouring it?
Not yet. Should I? I got a little fucking pre-ejaculation. Yeah. No, I got a glass.
All right, dump her in there. Just be aggressive with it; it'll settle, and it won't really overflow.
Oh, wow, bubble, eh? Whole thing?
Nope. Whole thing.
I thought it said fucking a little bit, and
it settles because those draft cans, that ball that's in there, it like stirs it up. So when you pour it, you can see it settling down like it's.
You can't even see that in the actual video.
Yeah, you can.
No, not in the. Just a little, yeah. Just so that we were a little bigger.
Anyway, we're reviewing Guinness this week because CJ has never drank Guinness in his entire life, which should be against the law.
Don't yell at me. Yo, I also brought a trusty backup just in case.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I bought 4 of these, so
fuck.
I'm working out of town, so I'm.
So how long you let this bad boy sit for?
When would you say you poured that? A minute ago?
Yeah, literally.
Does it look like it stopped like layering, like it's all settled?
Nah, it's probably got a couple more seconds.
Yeah, I think it doesn't fully settled. Like mine looks like this. Just I don't know how good that looks. To me, it looks delicious.
Oh shit, man!
This is exciting. This is exciting podcast material right now.
Yeah, honestly, I was trying to get the other fucking setup going, and I cannot wait for both my Macs to die, so that I can just switch to PC. Because
you're going hard on the Windows.
I'm so over Apple and Macs. It's so stupid. It's overpriced.
What is it? What about it fucks with you? Like is the user interface or
no? User interface is like the best. So like the actual fuck, right? yeah, it's the best. But when it comes to like apps and shit, so what I'm doing right now is exactly what I was trying to do on the Mac, but the Mac doesn't pick up my audio. It picks up my audio, but not yours. And I have to do this fucking crazy runaround on how to do or capture your audio. And it's like, fuck this. Like I'd be like a fucking rocket scientist to figure it out. And it's like, eat shit. Okay, I think we're good.
You ready to get into it?
I think we're good.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, man.
Free ad for Wimpy's.
I don't hate it. It's a little weird for me that there's not a lot of like carbonation.
Quite different, eh?
Yeah. I noticed that while I was pouring it out. I'm like, wow, there's like, I'm not going to foam this over.
No, it's a stout, right? So she settles.
Do you have a
what's your
pen and paper?
Then?
Do you have a pen and paper?
I got it all ready to go.
Yeah?
Yeah,
okay.
I can track it. Yep. I'm dying to know what your first impression of Guinness is.
7.7.
It's pretty good.
7.7.
Guinness is like make or break for people.
Yeah. Yeah. I would order it, but like maybe 2.
Yeah.
Off the first sip.
Well, keep cracking into it. My version is
outrageous. A 12.
Yeah. It's 11 out of 10. 8.6. It's exactly what I was expecting. I've had Guinness. I've drank it many times.
For as dark as it is, I thought the flavors would be more bold.
It's pretty understated. Like it's not strong as you would expect.
Yeah, not what I thought it was going to be for sure.
I think Guinness has like built up this weird mythical idea in people's minds Or like you were saying to me last week, like people told you it's like drinking a milkshake.
Like
it's like all these fucking things, but it's not that. It's not those
like
things.
It's thicker. Like it's definitely thicker than a fucking soul.
Slightly, yeah.
You know, but like,
yeah,
it's nothing crazy. I also think because of how dark it is, people also think that it's going to be like crazy in flavor, like way too powerful. Because I've had other dark beers, they are god awful.
Yeah, I think people get a little out of their fucking minds with dark beers.
Yeah,
like, you don't need to go that hard on them. Like,
no,
this is about as close as like to a lager for like smoothness wise as you're gonna get on a dark beer.
Yeah, there's
it's so
like
smooth.
I'm actually a little mind boggled because it's not harsh on flavor. And there's no like weird aftertaste. Like I've had other dark beers and it's like you just keep tasting it.
This has an aftertaste that actually like adds the flavor of the beer.
Yeah, I don't even get much of an aftertaste at all, really.
Yeah. There's a little bit of one. It's like that Guinness flavor. There's a little something I get at the back.
Yeah, not bad. What what else is on that list?
Smell, flavor, finish, smoothness.
It smells like it tastes. Not very what's the word?
I think that's been your answer for like
not very aggressive.
Smells like it tastes.
Well, it does. Like, how many beers have we had?
Yeah.
Only 3.
It's like, a third, I think, right?
Yeah, we did Soul, Lost, and now Guinness.
What do you want
actually
to round out the month with?
From the smell, you'd think it had I would think it had a little more flavor, flavor to it. Like it'd be a little more bold than what it actually is.
So the way it smells is sort of the aftertaste I get on the finish.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
That's like, but it's not strong.
No,
it's like pretty subtle. But that's what I get on the finish.
Yeah.
But did you give a score? I'm gonna go like 7.5 on the smell because it's just like fine.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I'll match you there. It's whatever. 7.5.
Beer sucks for fucking smelling. You know what I mean? Because most of the time, beer doesn't really smell like fucking anything.
No, sometimes beer fucking smells like skunk.
Yeah, and that's just
like even if it. Yeah, but sometimes I find Moosehead sometimes has that like a small hint, even like fucking fresh. It's got a small smell to it, and it's like.
You might be right about Moosehead. I always thought that it was because they also have a clear bottle or a green bottle.
A green bottle, yeah.
Which will let you get skunked as well.
Yeah, that is. I think it's a close tie for which one will go skunkiest, fastest between Corona and Moosehead.
I kind of think that Moosehead might.
You might
Moosehead
be right.
Is like, honestly, for Corona, I don't find the percentages that high as far as like skunk to not skunk. Like it's high. It's higher than you want it to be. You know what I mean? But I can't remember I fucking cracked a bottle of Moosehead and it wasn't skunk. Like Moosehead, I would say is 90% of the time.
Yeah.
A fuck beer is skunk. Where like Corona's high, but it's probably like 50 or 60% of the time.
Yeah, you purposely left it somewhere or it's been in the fridge for a little too long.
Or you just buy like a open 6-pack, which is just in the air, sucking up all the juices.
Yeah. I think you might be surprised with my flavor.
All right, go on. Hit me with it.
I had a fucking mouthful. I'm going 8.4 on the flavor. I don't like it. It's not very heavy.
It's pretty unique. No, it's not.
Like I really thought it was going to be heavier.
This beer is like perfectly designed. This is why they made something perfect in the 1700s, and they're like, we're good. We're never fucking changing it.
Yeah.
I think like the
Yeah,
flavor's
definitely.
good, not heavy. It doesn't fucking bloat the shit out of you like fucking carbonated beer do.
I was worried. I ate a shit ton. I had butter chicken and a shit ton of rice. I even had a piece of bread because we ate all the naan bread when we actually made the butter chicken. Like it was
I
leftovers.
I ate half a dozen tacos before this, so I am also
Fuck
full,
yeah.
but I feel great.
Fuck yeah. Where'd you get tacos from?
I made them.
Oh.
I'm staying in Airbnb for work,
Oh, I thought maybe
so
you picked them.
I just
Oh,
like
I
grabbed
guess
some
you
groceries.
went up there last night, right?
No, I actually came up this morning
Okay.
because I'm staying tonight and tomorrow night, or was supposed to. But we just got a work order after work today saying stop all work immediately across the country for the company we're working with. For they are
Jesus.
a they are a massive telecommunication company in Canada. Let's say.
Okay.
Um, and they occasionally do embargoes throughout their buildings, which is like no work's allowed to be done. So like that usually happens around Christmas time, around
Okay.
elections, other like sort of important events like iPhone launching is a big one. They always shut down for a couple weeks because of that. Like just don't want to
Really?
drop network. You don't want to. Yeah, it's like shit you
Wow.
don't even think
Okay.
about. So right, so these buildings they supply Canada all of their internet, their their hard lines, their five, everything, right? And they're throughout, they're all over,
Yeah.
and they're unassuming. Like there's one in every town, and so like they'll do these embargoes, which are quite common. We're like, okay, we know we're not allowed to work here, whatever. But this is the first one. I've been working with them for 10 years, and this is the first one where it's like an email goes out and it's nationwide, not building specific, and it's like all work ceases and like on hold and make safe. That's it. And it's
Wow.
because there's heavy flooding and rain in BC. Something that's going on across the fucking country, and they've halted. This is a major fucking company. So I wonder if they're like super concerned that their network's going to get really far. They can't risk any interruptions, right?
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
That's fucked. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
BC was on fire all summer, and now it's
Now
like
they're
there's
flooding.
thousands of people getting evacuated. Now they're overflowing. Now they're like Noah's Ark.
Where was all the water when they had the fires?
Yeah,
Fuck, man.
it's always a way. Feast or famine out there.
That's crazy. Is
So
it
anyway,
just in BC?
I'm gonna
Like,
drink my yeah. As far as I know,
oh,
I don't even know BC.
should text Paul.
I was
Paul, I hope you're okay.
Paul don't have no phone. He's living off the land.
I
Paul be
forget.
riding a humpback whale.
I forget what town he was in. He's in like some fucking like. There's like 1,000 people in the town. Like he's in some small town now.
Pretty BC and Alberta are pretty known for their small towns because like you it doesn't take very long to get outside of the cities, and you're
No.
in a massive province and the population's like a couple of million people.
Yeah.
Like a third of the population of Canada is just in Ontario.
Hmm.
And like from the GTA outwards, like it's hard to like find little 1,000-person town. You know what I mean? You have to like go and look for them.
Yeah.
Whereas out west, it's like as soon as you get outside the main city, that's fucking it. So every town's a fucking 1,000 person till the next fucking 1,000-person town.
Oh man. All right. What do we
You don't
got
even.
left here? Finish and smoothness.
I got to do flavor.
Okay.
Flavor. My flavor is an 8.9. So unique, I think.
Do you?
Not offensive, easy to drink. Pardon?
Oh no. Keep going. Keep going.
Uh, yeah, easy to drink. A super unique flavor. Not heavy, like CJ said. Like it's pretty damn fucking perfect, I think.
Yeah.
So 8.9 for me.
I honestly thought it was going to be a heavier beer. So I find cream is it cream or Kilkenny that it's a little heavier.
I find cream more heavy.
Okay, so that's probably the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Kilkenny is or Kilkenny is not far off of Guinness, like in style and like setup. Like it's a stout, it's pretty flavorful.
Yeah.
It's very very similar. Just um, I'd say it's like thinner than Guinness. It'd be like the other than that, they're pretty fucking close. I think.
Yeah. I don't know what is in Guinness, but whatever it is, I feel like it's in every dark beer. And I don't know what that ingredient is.
Let's see if we can find it.
Finish is going to be 8-8 for me. Good.
That's pretty high.
Yeah? I don't think so. I think it's well deserved.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it's high, like higher than I was expecting. I'm like pretty much right there with you. I was gonna go 8.8 as well. So I just wanted to hear you talk about it because I know why I like it, but
I was a little worried that it wasn't so like there was like little to no carbonation in it, but I kind of like it. Also helps with not being bloated. But that like flavor after you've drank it or whatever only enhances the beer. And it doesn't stick around long, so it's nice. I don't know how else to
agree. Yeah, I think that's it. That was my reasoning. Like I was saying on the smell is what it tastes, but you get more of that flavor on the way down as opposed to the initial sip.
Yeah.
And like it doesn't hang around all night and fucking burn you out. It's
fuck you up.
It
does look like a root beer float though. I got like this
at the aftermath.
I got this little foam and it's like I had a root beer float.
I'm gonna grab one more and then we'll finish up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Fridge right here.
I should have grabbed another glass. Pop this bad boy open.
The
little ASMR for you from Chris.
The flavors are pretty standard as far as beer goes.
Yeah.
Barley, hops, yeast, and water. I don't know how the fuck to make it so dark. I feel like that requires a little bit more reading than I'm prepared to do right now, to be honest with you. It appears to be pretty basic ingredients. And the reasoning I would say that is because what the fuck did they have available to them in Ireland in the 1700s?
Yeah,
when they first started making this. You know what I mean? Like there was probably only 4 ingredients, and there's probably all these fucking in this thing now.
Literally. That's funny.
The one thing I was gonna say though, and I don't know if because you've now had a full pint, if you would agree. I find I get more bloated if I'm sitting in a bar drinking pints of a typical like carbonated lager.
Yep.
Like after like 3 or 4, my stomach's like fucked.
Yeah, I can see that.
Stood in a bar and drank fucking Guinness all night, and I don't find I get that experience. I feel like it's like just a heavier feeling, but it's not like doesn't bloat you, doesn't sit the same way.
Yeah, I think the heaviness would be from the ice cream they put in it.
To get that float effect.
Yeah. No, I could see that. I'd have to have a night where I drink more than just one. But
my reasoning. Yeah, go ahead, sir.
But I think it's due to that it's not very carbonated, so that fucking air doesn't fucking fill you up and shit.
It's got to be. It's got to be some sort of witchcraft. Irish leprechauns.
It's also only 4.2%. I thought it was higher.
Super easy.
Yeah.
That's why you can drink them all day. I told you, this is perfectly designed beer.
It really is.
As their slogan goes, "No beer comes near," and it's pretty hard to deny that for a slogan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I liked
the reason I brought up.
Go ahead. It has nothing to do with.
I brought up. Okay, that's fine. Sidetrack's good. The reason I brought up the drinkability as far as like 3 or 4 pints versus like 3 or 4 pints of Canadian is because my smoothness is going to be high because for beer it's like drinkability. How many can you drink in a day? All that stuff.
Yeah.
From experience, from my degenerate Irish drinking, I know I can drink this all day, and I know what's fine. Fine beans, but fine bean is in like you don't feel shitty in your stomach, but fine is not fine as in like you've been drinking these all day and you can get fucked up. But
Yeah.
that said, I'm gonna go 9.4 for smoothness and drinkability. They're basically all in one.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to mimic you, and just for the reasons you said, because if you do compare it to like even a Soul or the Lost Craft that we had last week, you get pretty bloated off those quick. And again, and I think it's due to the carbonation. I could probably drink Guinness a lot longer than right now that I think I could.
I love it. I'm glad that I got you on the Guinness train.
I wouldn't know about train, but yeah, you might see me bring a few.
I think in March we should go out to a drink Guinness all day.
I'm in.
Just to do a proper test run. You know what I mean?
I'm in.
See how it works. See if it holds up to our criteria. All right. Results are in.
The results are in. Give it to us.
Oh, for fuck's sake. No, they're not. No, they're not.
What'd you do? Forget a number?
Well, I can give you yours. CJ, yours are in.
Okay.
I'll tell you yours and you can talk about it. 8.4 for CJ.
Okay. I've again, first time having it. I think it puts it right where I thought it would be. Well, no, sorry. Not where I thought it would be. A lot higher than I thought it would be. I honestly thought I was going to fucking hate it. I'm not going to lie. I thought this was going to be a low-ass fucking rating. Also, it didn't help that I, had a big bowl of buttered chicken and and a slice of fresh Italian bread before doing the podcast.
It doesn't necessarily the beer review.
Oh shit!
I was an 8.6.
Wow, I wasn't that far off.
No, I would say that we were basically we were identical on the scores. Yeah. The only one that you were a bit lower on the Virgin, and that's understandable because it's your first time on this shit. So, other than we were within decimal points other.
Yeah,
I'm glad you like it though.
Oh yeah, it's something I'll drink again.
I was nervous to be a low.
So did I.
A low one.
To be honest.